Welcome back to Trading with CJ. Today we are talking about one of our popular penny stocks on this channel. This penny stock we have spoke about since early January, and we are still sitting on crazy gains if you bought when we first spoke about these. Okay, we're talking about IZEA Worldwide, the big social media influencer company. Okay, this is a growing sector for sure, and you probably know, you're watching this video right now on YouTube, that the marketing, the advertising side of things is growing via social media, whether that be Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, etc. And this is a company here that is revolving around social media marketing via influencers. And if you appreciate all these updates, please go ahead and smash a like and subscribe to my channel as well. So like I said, I'm going to speak about this. Last time we spoke about IZEA Worldwide was around about early April time. So over a month ago now, and that was when they had their earnings, and the earnings were very good. They smashed their numbers. What's been happening with the stock ever since? Well, let's go in. Okay, the market is currently open, so the price might look slightly different. We've had a nice green day today so far. Obviously, this may change by the time you see this. But anyway, we currently trade for just over $3.60 per share with a market cap of over 220 million. It's actually been on a decline, as many stocks still, down 18% in the last month. If we take it back to the last 6 months, the peak here really was, same as many penny stocks, end of January, early February time, but end of January we actually went up to $7 per share. Who would have thought? $7. So from those highs of $7, we are still down about 48% right now. Now I know what you're thinking, that's a hell of a lot. Yes it is, but a lot of stocks in the penny stock sector with low cap, high volatility are down as well in this sector right now. But no bad news has come out. There is nothing that this should be dropping with. Okay, we are going to cover a little bit of news that maybe could see a slight decline, but it's nothing like this. It's not 48%, okay? That's what's happened. So I'm going to get some of the updates around IZEA. What has happened since we last spoke about it. Like I say, there is a hell of a lot. So the first main one we got here, which is huge news for this company, was in mid-April time. IZEA Q2 2021 managed service bookings already exceed all of Q2. These numbers are absolutely smashing it, yet the stock is not kind of correlating to the news. But we don't mind that. That just means you're getting this at a cheaper price than what it should be, in my opinion anyway. But you can see it, company was awarded 7-figure influencer marketing services and software contract. A huge contract. In the first 2 weeks of Q2, managed service bookings have already grown 10% compared to all of Q2, which was up 47% as of Q2 2019. So this is absolutely insane, and from Ted here, the CEO, we have been making substantial strategic investments in areas of the business that we believe will benefit our customers today while simultaneously driving long-term growth for our company. Those investments have already started to have a dramatic positive impact on the momentum and trajectory of sales. So we're getting the bookings, managed services bookings increasing. Now we want to see the revenue growing as well. And we're also going to get that in the next financials. This comes here from a multi-million-dollar influencer marketing agreement. So that was massive. We already exceeded Q2 in just the first couple of weeks, okay, and we've still got many weeks to go in Q2, that's for sure. And then we had a $35 million offering for its ATM offering. Remember, this is a market cap of currently over 220 million, so that's a big chunk there, 35 million. And then we had this, IZEA triples Fortune 10 customer relationships. So this is massive. It tops 30% year-on-year growth in managed service bookings for Q2. Those numbers just increase straight away from 10 now to 30%, and that right there is from a new contract from the Fortune 10 customer who has tripled its budget with IZEA in the first 4 months of 2021 compared to the entire 2020. I mean, the numbers are just showing it right here. Absolutely insane numbers, okay? And we can see here it's eclipsing the Q1 2021 record. 47% year-on-year growth. The company followed Q4 with another record to best Q1 managed service bookings ever. It is smashing records. The numbers are really growing for this company. Like I say, everybody's moving online. It's the best way to market your products right now. And yeah, there's a few other companies doing similar things, but right now IZEA is public, and yeah, they've got their foot in the door for sure. People are starting to hear about this company. And yeah, I've been talking about this one since early January. Building my position on them as well. Like I say, we started speaking about them at 180 and they now trade for pretty much almost double that. At one point, it was even about 4 times that. So massive gains at one point. But yeah, we will recover. But let's go on to the last couple of bits of news I want to cover in this particular video. And we had some other companies joining talent partner programs, whether it be in the film sector, the makeup sector, etc. different sectors joining their talent partner programs. But we are going to get the next earnings out on May the 13th. So we look forward to that. We'll, of course, keep you guys updated as well. I imagine they'll be very good. The service bookings we know are going to be going up. It'd be good to see some of that revenue growing as well. Get this one to start coming into profitability. That would be very, very good indeed. Massive catalyst for this company. But here we go, some massive bits of news out, which literally came out just yesterday. IZEA delivers best all-time monthly bookings in April 2021. Once again, another record that they have just smashed. So we're going to get some really good news out on them earnings. The company was awarded influencer marketing contracts by 2 new tech giants. This is multi-billion-dollar Silicon Valley tech companies, along with a variety of other contracts awarded in the last weeks of April. The month of April was particularly strong in the technology sector, with IZEA adding several prominent tech brands to the client roster and expanding relationships. And it now tops 60% year-on-year Q2 bookings growth. So I don't think we're making this up about this one, okay? The numbers speak for themselves. It is growing and growing and growing. I know there are some people that are a bit speculative about this one because there are some giants out there that can come and knock these off their pedestal. But it doesn't matter. They've got the contracts, okay? These companies are currently using IZEA and they are returning customers as well for IZEA. They have really started to take off in the last year with their numbers, and that's what we're excited about with this one. What I do want to show you is this article that came out just a few days ago, about a week or so ago. Facebook reveals new features for creators to earn money from e-commerce sales. So they are sort of stepping in now to this, okay? They are sort of stepping into this influencer sector. There's some articles coming out about Facebook maybe incorporating an influencer side of things, which is kind of what IZEA is doing. We don't quite know 100% to what extent that's going to be. Is it going to be literally covering just Facebook in itself, advertising things on Facebook, or is it covering all these different sectors? IZEA at the moment sources social media influencers for all different platforms, okay? And that won't change. They can still source that. It's kind of an independent company. Look at Fiverr. You can go onto Fiverr, get somebody to create a thumbnail for your video or a social media marketing campaign. Whatever you want them to do, you can go on it, create that, and they can do that, okay? It's completely independent from any other of these companies. So definitely want to bear that in mind. But yeah, because of this news, this may have seen a slight pullback in the last few days. But yeah, I really don't think, for me, it's a massive concern. There are loads of different companies in this space. Look at EV sector, loads of different companies. Social media, loads of different companies. Look at retail. How many shops are there on the high street? You know what I mean? Travel sector, how many different airlines are there? You don't need to have one company in this sector. And if IZEA was the only one, then we'd be sitting on absolute millions and millions and millions of dollars right now. But yeah, there will be competitors out there. It's all about who can have that contracts, who can build the relationships first, who can build up that brand. IZEA are showing strong growth, as you can see from all of these numbers. I do want to just touch on the stock one more time. At the time of recording, like I said, we do trade for over $3.60 per share. And if we look at the last week, that's pretty much when the Facebook news come out. It did take a slight drop off. We actually saw this one drop about 8%. So 8%, it might sound a lot, but on a penny stock, that is nothing. That's pretty much a day-to-day volatility on penny stocks, okay? So it hasn't really been affected too much by this potential Facebook influencer side of things. So yeah, it's just something to consider though for sure. I'm expecting these next earnings, which are coming out next week, to be very good. Hopefully the revenue picks up. We know the booking service is going to pick up. Hopefully the revenue will pick up. Do I think this will really help this stock in the coming weeks? Probably not in the market right now. Right now, the market doesn't really react too well to good news. And it tends to react more to bad news right now. So just something to consider. But remember, the stock price doesn't have to reflect how the company is doing. If you can get good companies at cheap stock prices, cheap valuations, then you're on to a winner. But please remember, I'm not a financial advisor. So if you are planning on investing, you should always do your own research first. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I will keep you updated on this one, as well as all my other different penny stocks. And if you can smash the like and subscribe to my channel, that really is appreciated. Until next time.